Man, I know you were excited to see it.
Come on,
but
Gary.
Do you want to see Gary in a single dash hero, an ultimate for a dash? You don't want to see that. You want to see Waka Gary.
Yeah, that's a Gary. Joy.
That's a Gary. Joy.
Joy's a Gary pick.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see. Again, this is a very still weird, unorthodox draft, right? But
both.
It's Team HAQ. What can we? This is kind of something you. What's that saying with Malaysian teams? There's a certain saying.
You're never sure.
You're never sure. Yeah, I was thinking. No. I was thinking of the Tagalog version. But yeah, you're never sure, right? With these Malaysian teams here. But again, crucial match here. Their match point for Team HAQ. Incendio Supremacy. Even looking at the lineup, they've got great tools again, like they did in the previous game. But can they make it work here? Ladies and gentlemen, we're loading up into the land of Dawn. Match point for Team HAQ. Incendio Supremacy looking to extend the series. Who comes out on top?
It's going to be very difficult to find out. You're looking at Incendio Supremacy. It looks like a very difficult lineup to pull up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just talking about like ease of execution here. There's so many conditions for Incendio Supremacy. If their composition is good, it's really looking good. But when it comes to like the raw damage or execution for Incendio Supremacy, it's definitely more difficult compared to Team HAQ.
I agree, right? Incendio Supremacy, looking at their composition, there's a lot that needs to go right, and especially that gold lane, because they're going to really bank on the fact that Sunshine and Rosa can melt down the frontliners from Team HAQ, and the bursters, the divers, technically, Gary, Panda. The way Incendio are playing right now is they're peeling with damage.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to mention the Ghost Bursters, But I feel like Faramis, in a way, isn't as strong as okay.
Missed it.
Not going to be able to get that, but still, I mean, very reminiscent of the previous game, right? A lot of early action here. The best thing, though, is if no one is able to get that first blood before that first turtle comes out, Wolf, who's got the advantage for that first objective?
I think Incendio Supremacy, just because of the fact that they have the Barretts, is very strong in the first few minutes of the game. And when it comes to like turtle fights, you can hold your ground utilizing your Daytona's Welcome. You can still pick up the Retribution when the fighting gets dicey, so you are actually immune to stuns or crowd control during that period. So I guess to answer your question, Incendio Supremacy should take advantage of that fact.
Well, let's see, right? Because early on, you can already see the matchup here. Sunshine is doing it a little bit better than Panda in the gold lane as expected. Because of this, Incendio do have a bit more pressure to play on towards the turtle, with Alien rotating to the mid lane and actually lane swapping with Rosa. Rosa wants to get that level 4 quickly. The turtles reset it, and they're both just going to disengage.
Yeah, everybody's got to be pretty much careful here at this point, but across the board, all green lights for everybody. So it really comes down to how they utilize this, especially even with the Time's Journey on Min here. But the poking coming out.
Alien with a petrifying the final blow. That's a Time Journey, but Min's going to be taken out. First blood over to Incendio Supremacy.
Oh, great decision there coming out from Alien. Also able to secure that first kill for himself. Should also be that turtle.
Whoa! Gary coming in, picking up the retry. That's a missed time by Lola, as Gary now is going to be forced to back off. Tianzi picks up the kill. Man, forced to flicker out, and Tianzi will just trade that away with a purple buff steal on Team HAQ's jungle.
Fortunately for Incendio Supremacy, they found the post-turtle fight and won it, because the setup was already there for Incendio Supremacy. They have 4 ultimates available in that fight. Alien already poked Team HAQ and got a kill afterwards. They have all the advantage in the world. Even Gary's a level under the opposing Barretts, the jungler of Incendio Supremacy. So everything should be theirs that moment. Fortunately for Team HAQ, they got the turtle, but they lost the post-turtle fight.
Yeah, I mean, already off to a great start here for Incendio Supremacy. Again, playing around with this lead that they have. And really, I mean, a lot of it too is Sunshine just being able to farm up as well as he can. Now, he had the Corrosion Scythe. He's going to be working on the next item. Yeah. You got to protect Sunshine, allow him to scale up, because right now, a lot of that early damage with Rosa having an early kill here, running that last worship, you know it's going to hurt, right? And Tianzi, like we mentioned in the draft, having this Barrett's pick and just kind of being able to secure an objective with a Daytona's Welcome, being immune to CC, is really going to benefit you here, because with this early lead, you got to continue to compound interest it, build upon it, and transition to mid-game.
And the thing is, Incendio, they have the lead whilst also having two very late game heroes that needs to scale, right? Remember, Rosa and Sunshine, they're waiting for items, man.
Yeah, they're going to be waiting for their major core items. I don't know if Rosa is interested in going for the Lightning Truncheon, but since they are utilizing this Lunox in an Ube setting, you want more of those AoE damage. And of course, Sunshine gonna be waiting for the Wind of Nature before they fight, so that Panda as well as Lola will be nullified by Incendio Supremacy.
Man, I just feel like there's also just a lot of magic damage from Team HAQ. You can already see action more for this turtle.
Shadow Stampede bringing TNT back. Alien in the midst right now. That's gonna be the healing coming from Blessing of the Moon Goddess. As TNT finds it as well. The Fire's go! It's combo together. Min finally pops a time journey, but it might be a bit too late. He's 1 HP. Panda's very, very low. Alien's looking for the dive. Flickers out. Gary now caught. That's a Phantom Splash. Gary gonna be falling down to the hands of Rosa. Meanwhile, Sunshine, that was a 4v5 and Incendio won.
I mean, 4v5, and you just saw, that's how much the sustain from that Estes pick works so well, because you saw everybody was quite low, but no follow-up, no kill was converted for Team HAQ.
Rosa, the Ruby Diddy play, the Lunox bomb just zones out the members of Team HAQ, and eventually Incendio Supremacy are going to be able to take over the map. The aggression is going to be there. It's time for the ultimate bonding experience. Hell, the Turkish delight. You can now taste it. It's how being served to Team HAQ.
3.7k gold lead. And we have to talk about the Joy pick now because we mentioned it in the draft. Our team's picking Joy just because Joy's a good pick, because it seems like right now the Joy isn't really working out for Team HAQ.
The Radiant Armor pickup coming out from the Barretts, which is TNC. More of a sacrificial role now, going for just tank ability. Allow them to nullify the effect of the Joy.
Well, I mean, at least they get a turret here on the top side, right? But Lola having a bad day.
Lola is just not, having a good day. 0-2-0 here in this game. Incendio keep on punishing him, but he's under the turret. It's not like he has any counterplay to that right now.
Well, Rosa.
But deadly, man. I do agree with this. Number 2 in hero damage, as you see, very aggressive plays coming out from Rosa, committing the Lunox bomb against under the turret, and he will not stop. Oh, Sunshine.
It's a solo kill, practically. He goes in for the BMI, but will actually just fall to Sunshine. Sunshine still gonna be able to pick up the double under the turret while Rosa is tanking and Apex is dealing out the heals.
Oh, it's very aggressive, combining the two ultimates of the Lunox, and of course the fact that Apex 47 can just heal him up. They're so aggressive right now because they don't get the Phantom Step to clear it out, and this is total dominance from Incendio Supremacy.
He's an assassin, he's not a marksman.
It's always sunny in the land of dawn when Sunshine's playing, man, because what a game he's having on this carry already. It's not even at the 8-minute mark here. Next turtle comes up in, what, almost a 6k gold lead. Massive here for Sunshine, and I mean, it's Incendio Supremacy coming out just swinging, basically, at this point.
They know their timings, they know what they needed to wait for, and now they have total dominance. They will not be defending bottom lane, unfortunately, as Alien is far too late for that. Oh, I say that though. Joy is not a great pushing hero, unfortunately.
Definitely not right. I mean, in terms of damage and team fights too, he hasn't really been able to dish out that much. Panda clearing out the mid lane, getting some pressure back onto the team, but Incendio, with their Benedetta that's ahead 2 levels, they're gonna control the side lanes 100%. Alien with Eye for an Eye, getting out, Gary jumping in, that's the final blow, back to work Team HAQ. Stampede brings him back, but it's all for the Lord Alien, oh my god! Almost finds a trade.
I mean, that's just how far ahead Incendio Supremacy is. But meanwhile, Alien going, what, 1 versus 4? Lord just taken by Incendio Supremacy, and now their eyes are up here on the top side of the map.
The maneuver coming out from Incendio Supremacy, classic to the strategy that they wanted to utilize. The XP lane will play the opposite lane from the Lord, or the long lane, and then they just take the Lord afterwards. They bought a lot of time. They even took the tier 2 turret up top, and now they're controlling mid. So with the Lord, I think that they will be able to clear out all of the outer turrets.
Yeah.
of Team Hack.
I think you've just planted Gary there. He's going to deal with the Lord the best he can, but
Yeah.
Team Hawk going to have to sacrifice probably some more turrets here, trying to buy as much time as possible with that Guardian's Barrier, but ultimately going to lose more space across the map. So the question is, even at this point, as the game transitions even further, what does Team Hawk need to do here to stay in this game to get back from this massive lead from Incendio Supremacy, Wolf?
Wow, I guess it's the Gary macro that will be the answer.
On a joy, though.
On a
On a
joy.
joy. Unfortunately, I mean, surely you have a lot of dashes, right, that you can escape. But now look at the pincer maneuver coming out. Alien's just buying time.
He is buying time. Now, you can see Gary, the great escape, trying to run away. Apex 47 is waiting. There's Gary. He's going to be able to dash away towards TNZ. That's so many dashes.
Okay.
Hey, Gary gets out. It's clean, and it was
my.
easy.
Giving the thumbs up as well as he escapes that again. Maybe that's why, maybe that's why Joy's picked, because you get to do that, right? But still, is it actually value as especially mid-late game,
Team fights?
especially late game team fights? Because I can't recall who said this, but it's almost like Joy is kind of like a mosquito, right? You're just kind of buzzing around, and it looks really cool, it looks really flashy, but is the damage there, especially when you're considering it with how much magic damage is on Team Hawk? Yes, you have the Genius Wand there, right? You have the Glowing Wand already, but is this enough, Wolf, for them to start to contest these fights?
I think that he's more of a shredder. So to answer your question, it will not be enough. But if he transitions to more of a shredder and Panda will be the sweeper, surely that will be enough damage. Combination of magic as well as physical damage in an AoE setting. So that might be what Team Hack is waiting for. They're waiting for critical mass onto Panda, who is holding on to just the Wind of Nature and Golden Staff.
What?
And look at them go.
Man, forced to use a time journey. Alien chasing him down. That's going to be the damage from TNZ in the back. Flanking, getting the position down. Lola defensive, wild charge out. Panda gets out, but when... oh my god, in the time of just one basic attack from Claude, Sunshine is able to dish out, like, what, 2 passive procs?
Yeah, and look at this. Lola doesn't have the flicker, and you can see Min is dead for now. Panda will have to just back down. They don't have any team fight integrity heading into the second Lord of the game. Incendio will just take it for themselves. What Incendio did is just to force out some of the resources of Team Hack.
What?
Even the Lord was shredded.
My goodness.
I didn't even see the Lord.
He's just gone. I mean, this is a tough situation here, right?
Definitely.
And you're really wondering, again, was the Diggy the best option with all the available heroes here? And still, at some point, it's really tough for Team Hawk. They're going to have to defend in their base here as that Lord is still marching down the mid lane. And, I guess they can buy themselves more time, and that's what Gary's really trying to do, just keep pressure here in the bottom side. But still, when does Panda get to that point where he is a threat here? It's going to be really tough for them to defend.
Gary's too far.
9,000 gold lead 2 with the Lord already in on the base turret. Team Hawk trying to defend right now, as that's going to be the top lane base turret taken down. TNZ with a death to this welcome, forcing the time journey early. Man, still trying to buy some time. Goes for the Shadow Stampede to zone the other members away. 1 base turret down. Gary cutting the waves in the mid lane, denying the push from Incendio Supremacy.
I'll just be able to push out. So what Gary was able to accomplish is to defend the turret without him being in there. It's the mid lane. However, top lane still folds to Incendio Supremacy, inching to a 9.1k gold lead for now. And all of the heroes have all of the core items that they needed. Very tanky Benedetta, very tanky Barretts, and a lot of sustain. Oh my goodness! Wow!
While in the wild charge, he gets melted down by Rosa and Sunshine. Now they're on the base. The Cold Altar has been placed, but Gary's going to be able to actually lose all that out.
Oh
my god, that single target damage is unreal. Incendio targeting base right now. Panda, win of nature. You cannot win of nature, magic, and true damage. Incendio strikes back.
My goodness. Very different game here that we saw from Incendio Supremacy. Very strong showing, too. I mean, was this the full force of the Turkish Delight, Wolf?
It seems like it. We did say, we prescribed it after the first game that they should be answering all of those split pushes that Gary was able to do. It's what they did instead is to put a hero to actually manage, I think that's Benedetta, and then ban out the 2 of the heroes that they cannot lock down.